Happy birthday to the fucking news. Happy birthday to me. Let me just sort this shit out here. Happy birthday to the fucking news. 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 The planet's safe in the hands of a few wealthy banking families, and you should bend over and take it in the assets while they get on with owning everything of value on the planet. Peace, freedom, and democracy to be replaced with lies, stupidity, and obedience in America, says Donald Trump, as as the fucking orange Mussolini takes charge of the republic. In the UK, Keir Starmer plans to introduce a law making it compulsory to like Jews and support the state of Israel. Punishment will be, loss of benefits, cancellation of your career, imprisonment for longer than a child rapist, and other appropriate punishments. Hi, I'm Barely Human. Here are the headlines tonight. Hello there. Garbot, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the fucking news. I'll hook up with you later or shortly for a catch-up. It'd be fun. I'll see you online. Meanwhile, it's good that today is its birthday. YouTube told me, it said happy anniversary, and it told me the channel was 18 years old today. Now, the fucking news, some of you may or may not know, is actually 20 years old. But after 2 years, the original channel was banned. It was shut down for one infraction. I had no community guidelines, nothing at all. It was shut down for a video called Make Shit, Eat Shit Economy, which was, a piece about how the economy is basically just a way of making shit out of the natural world. We eat the natural world, nom, 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 and then we shit out fucking rubbish, poison, effluent, toxic stuff all over the fucking planet. Make shit. And what you have to do while that's going on is you have to eat all the fucking shit they feed you about why it's the only way. It's the only way, Not only is it the only way, it's the best way. It's the best and only way we could possibly arrange the accommodation for the people living on planet Earth, is if you live in a virtual fucking livestock farm where wealthy people who own everything of value milk you so they can be slightly richer. Not much richer, just a little bit. Think, slobber, slobber. I mean, if anybody has an alternative take, if anybody thinks there's something else going on this planet, I'd like to hear it, because ideology is dead. We long ago gave up any battles of ideology. No, the idea that communism, that the whole planet would all live together in harmony and sing Kumbaya fucking R and share the means of production, which, by the way, was a fucking factory. While they were telling you this workers' utopia, right? Let me just break down that phrase, workers' utopia. Gee, see, I have a problem with the first bit. The utopia. I'm fucking down with the utopia bit you're talking about. It's when you say the workers' utopia. I'm struggling with that bit. It's like the communists are just another fucking industrial planet fuck, but with, less attractive suits and not such good motor cars. No, it's planet fucking slavery for no good end. Do you think your higher standard of living is the purpose of life on Earth? I'm glad we evolved human beings. Soon all of them will have granite worktops, second homes in the country, and a holiday for their children in Disneyland. Oh, because, your fucking standard of life, your quality of life, and the amount of disposable income you have is the only metric of success on the planet, the only metric of success. And anybody who doesn't want AI is going to free us all from work, drown us in AI slop. AI is going to be used as another tool of fucking tyranny. to fucking beat us over our fucking sloppy intellects into obedience and cowed fucking complicity in the rape of the planet, the poisoning of the oceans and the sky, and the ruining of your one and only life in the universe for the benefit of a bottom line by some fucking shareholders. But Deke, what would you propose instead, Deke, if you're so full of fucking ideas? What is the alternative? I'll tell you, I have a vision of the alternative. It goes something like this. I and you and other people, other humans on Earth, have a set of inviolable rights, which no government, no nation, and no Johnny-come-lately fucking oppressor can go, actually, we've decided to change things, and you must now all live like this. And these inviolable rights are pretty short, right? They're pretty short. This is my vision. This is my utopia. I'm not running for office, by the way. You're not getting to vote for me. I'm not spending my life trying to bring this forth for you. I'm just answering the question. Oh, Deke, what do you do? Here's my answer to that question. What are you going to do? Okay. The inviolable rights of all people, individuals on Earth, regardless of Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, America, blah, 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 blah. You have a right to a piece of the planet where you will live your life and the rest of the world will leave you alone. That's it. There you go. That was pretty short. I think you'll agree. You have the right to a piece of the planet where you can fucking make a shelter, grow some turnips, whittle a banjo, should you fucking wish. Whatever, dude. I don't give a fuck what you do with your life on your piece of... Now, there might be some people already going, oh, there's 8 billion people. There's no way people, what do you think about that? I don't agree with the non-aggression principle. If you start burning tires in your fucking piece of land next to me and you sling your shit onto my garden, I will come round and we'll have an issue. We will have an issue. The idea that humans are not violent is the same kind of strange idea. It's a strange idea. Humans are not violent. Yes, we are. We're fucking animals. I suggest you take a look at any fucking documentary on apes in a forest. We're violent and territorial. We are. And borders, by the way, geopolitically speaking, borders are where we buried the people and the fighting stopped. We're so violent. Honestly, we can be whipped up to become violent in a fucking thrice. Non-aggression. I believe if you're not fucking with me, I won't fuck with you. I kind of covered this the other day in why we should have regulations, about burning tires or whatever it is. See, if you're a big, violent, strong psychopath and you're burning a tire and throwing your shit into my land and I'm breathing your poisonous smoke, but I'm not quite as violent and psychopathic as you. We need some kind of, way of sorting that out without me creeping up at night while you're asleep and slitting your throat. Because big, muscly, violent people are not the only people who have agency in the world. I'm a clever, creative psychopath. If you fuck with me, I might not feel like getting a fucking spear and taking you on mano a mano. I might just poison your fucking porridge or burn your house down with your whole family in it. So, I'll fucking non-aggression you. Anyway, I digress. It's your right, by the way. It's your right to do whatever you want, right? The other thing, yeah. Inviolable rights of human beings on Earth. You should get a piece of land, right? Let's just deal with the quantity of land available at the moment. Now, in Britain, which is quite a dense... I'm good, James. How are you? Britain is a fairly densely populated country. Would you believe there's an acre per person of land available in Britain? A whole acre of land per person. Now, you won't need an acre per person. I would say that a family of 4 could probably squeeze by on half an acre. I mean, maybe slightly less. We would have to wait and see. But the principle is that you and your family, and if you wished to create larger communities, such as the clan system of Scotland or, you know, the village idols of the shires of England. That's also up to you. I'm not against you pooling your resources and sharing your land with your extended family and friends and, you know, other villages and clans people. That's up to you. But the inviolable right is you should have a piece of land upon which to make your life. And the rest of the world should leave you the fuck alone. They should. And the idea that the fucking Normans who took over this country 1,000 years ago can extract a council tax from me and ban me. I'm not even allowed to live on my own land in this country. I know America's different, and so is, you know, Russia, Canada, and other places. But if I buy land in this country, I have no right to live on it at all. Isn't that fucking strange? No, I've got to get a mortgage and council tax and debt and have a job and take part in the fucking planet. Fuck. So, you know, fuck that shit. But there you go. There's more than enough land for 8 billion people to, you know, have some and make their lives on it. We don't have to go down the factories, the coal centers, work in the shops, at the checkout. We don't have to do that. But you can if you want. You can if you want. You can start, you can make fucking, you know, make cars, sell cars. None of this negates you having other rights or opportunities. Just because I say we should all have a piece of land, do what the fuck we want, there's nothing to stop me inventing the motor car or the laptop or selling it to you or striking a deal with people to acquire mineral resources to do that. I am not then proposing that a whole bunch of other laws prevent people doing anything but living in an agrarian fucking idyll. No, I'm just saying as a base, we should come to understand that I don't have to if I don't want to. And the one thing which would give me the freedom to not take part in your fucked up fucking economy is land. Land is wealth. Land is freedom. All that other stuff they're selling you about peace, freedom, and democracy, it's bullshit. It's total fucking bullshit. The only kind of freedom there is in this world is to stand on the land which you claim to be yours and fight for it to the death. That's the only freedom that there is. You know, you could negotiate away your freedom. You could parlay for other benefits. You could enter into agreements to go to work for other people and share things with other people. That's up to you. But at the end of the day, the only freedom you have is to stand where you are and say, I ain't gonna do it, and die there fighting for it. So, right, well, that was the fucking news, kind of. So I'd now like to do some housekeeping, because the thing is, the fucking news was fun. And I'd like to thank everybody who ever watched an episode of the fucking news. But I'm going to rebrand this channel as Deke Jackson, because there's more going on for me than the fucking news. In fact, as I said recently, I've done the fucking news. The fucking news hasn't changed. The you know, the circumstances of the world, the prevailing weather, nothing has changed. All the things I could say about the way it is now were said previously, because now has not changed. And so, because my interests are wider than simply calling Donald Trump a lying fat cunt. I know, it's pretty base, isn't it? Conspiracy Clown. Yeah, Conspiracy Clown will be back. I have a bunch of characters and, you know, plans for videos. And so, because it's a bit wider than the fucking news, I feel that Deke Jackson branding would be more appropriate. There is another Deke Jackson channel as a backup, which I'll keep, because I'll probably get banned for saying something about the Jews soon. Hey. yeah, Conspiracy Clown. There aren't any conspiracies anymore, though, are there? There's either I'm all for whatever it is they're telling me I should be for, and then there's the people who are wrong. You know, they're not just wrong, they're domestic terrorists, they're agitators, they're the far left or the far right. If you don't agree with somebody, you're now far. You can't just be slightly wrong anymore. You can't just be slightly off somebody else's view of the world. As soon as there's a disagreement, you're far. Oh, I'm far right. You know, you're far left. I'm farting. So, in terms of housekeeping, it will become Deke Jackson. I'll do music. I'll do the fucking news. I'll get a newspaper. I'll do conspiracy clown. And most importantly, I think, from my point of view, I will do the astronomers, which is really my interest. You can think of the astronomers as the conceptual continuity of the fucking news, because the idea of the astronomers is twofold. The astronomers is an open source religious belief that will bestow upon the people who follow that religious belief religious rights. Purpose number one. Because on the planet at the moment, it would appear to me that people who have a wacky religion, in some cases the wackier the fucking better, they have rights that we don't. Us atheists, us secular people. I hate the fucking words atheist and secular. It's a bit like, it's a bit like Christianity. As the Vikings once observed about Christianity, they said, Christianity, that's not a fucking religion. Anybody can be Christian. You just say, oh, I'm a Christian, and you're a Christian. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to know anything. There's no fucking particular uniform. You don't really have to remember much. You just, obey and fucking whatever you like. Well done, James Creek. We're all Jock Tamson's bairns. I'm sure you know, as you are a Scotsman. So purpose one of the astronomers, an open source religious belief system, is to bestow its followers religious rights. And chief among them are the right of conscience, the right of self-determination. One of the sacred principles of the astronomers is that only you can decide what is good. There you go. I finished that sentence. Good for you, good for the planet, good for other people. Only you can decide. Judgments about conscience, not consciousness, but conscious judgments, as in, will I do this? Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? Am I being good? They're all your decision. The state and other religions cannot force upon you anything at all that you do not agree with. You are the sole, ultimate arbiter of good and bad for your life, universe, and everything. And so is everybody else. And this is another way of stating a very obvious fact. I don't have to like what you like. You don't have to like what I like. You don't have to agree with me, and I don't have to agree with you. Okay. What is the astronomers? Well, you need a wacky religion, and some people say the wackier the better. So the astronomers' open source religion, which bestows religious rights upon people, is the practice of becoming knowledgeable. To be an astronomer, you can declare yourself an astronomer. It doesn't cost anything. You don't have to do anything. There's no special uniform. However, unlike Christianity, you must commit publicly. You must take the vow that you will travel the eternal road of infinite study, that you will make it your business in life as you travel the eternal road of infinite study to be knowledgeable, to know things, not to believe things, not to think things might be something like that, but to know them, to revere knowledge, to protect knowledge, to secure knowledge for future generations, to preserve it, and to praise it. Praise the laws. Praise the laws, brothers and sisters. Praise the laws, for the laws shall set us free from the tyranny of belief, mumbo jumbo, superstition, and those people who know fuck all about anything at all, but suddenly happen to be fucking Hawaiian about telling you what to fucking do. All right, so the astronomers, the belief and praise and worship and other, devout worship of knowledge, the acquisition of knowledge, preservation of knowledge, and the praise of the laws of physics. You don't have to know them all. You don't have to know them in depth. You must be committed to knowing rather than being knowledgeable. I'm not asking you to pass an exam. If other people ask you to regurgitate the laws of physics, you can say, I am but a student. I am, but we are all but students. We are all but students on the eternal road of infinite study. So, remember, purpose number one is to get you rights, the protections of you and your life and your the things you want to do because you have a religion. It doesn't matter what the religion is. We could worship a fucking log we found in the jungle. It doesn't matter. It just so happens I like knowledge. I like astronomy, and I like knowing things. Number two, the second purpose of the astronomers' open source religion of praising science and hello, Mr. Dialectic Vortex Technology, Frederick Sykes. Are you spamming this shit, or are you going somewhere with that? You know, have you got like a follow up to your spam, or do you just want these keywords to spam things? Do tell. Anyway, the second purpose of the astronomers is to provide people and their families and friends with some means of acquiring land with a tax break and living on it as a religious community or individual or family. Again, this is a second tier of protection of your life, but it's also a way of facilitating, should you wish to, use it as such, get yourself together with some other astronomers, chip in a little money, buy a little land, and tell the government wherever you live that you wish to build an observatory. Now, this observatory, strangely, will look like some field full of food, a source of water, and maybe some habitation, because we're here on Earth to observe. So the observatory, from an astronomer's point of view, is just your home. That's what your observatory is. And so the second purpose of the astronomers is to facilitate the provision of land for the followers of the astronomers' religion. Oh, that's nice. That's like, that's the co-op, got a light sensitive. That I look much better illuminated. And the co-op said, let there be light. And there was light. Maybe some five-pointed smelly plants, maybe some fungi growing out of the ground, that sort of thing. So, the astronomers, open source, religious rights for the adherents, and an ability to collect yourselves together with like-minded people, acquire land, which they don't make anymore, and live on it while you acquire knowledge and observe the workings of the heavens. Okay, good so far. If you want to know more about the astronomers, there's a Facebook page, there's a domain, theastronomers.org. It will take you to the Facebook page. There is also a Discord. I will put this information on the Facebook page. And there's a holy book called The Astro, which you can download from the Facebook page, and it contains the sacred facts, the great principles, the Gospels of Ordono Mundi, and a bunch of other wacky stuff, right? Just before I go, because we're at the 20-minute mark, which is long enough. Honestly, if this was TikTok, 20 seconds would be long enough. The astronomers. Not only do we believe the laws of physics describe an objective reality as far as we know it and can at this moment in time, but the astronomers also believe I should just leave you with this pitch, right? I am Ordo Nullus Mundi, chosen by our alien friends to be the spiritual leader of all life on Earth. It's my duty to spread the astronomers' religion all over this planet, to destroy all other organized religious belief, and to free this planet from belief and deliver it unto the higher sanctity of knowledge for the benefit of us all, to save the planet, to travel to the stars. What was it again? Save the planet, travel to the stars, and travel the eternal road of infinite knowledge. Now, the aliens have told me they're not coming to save us from our own stupidity until we have destroyed all organized religion on Earth. Until the whole planet is nothing but astronomers, nothing but people who understand and have accepted the light and the wonder of traveling the eternal road of infinite study and praising the laws, not until then will they come to save us, like the Messiah. So, the three missions of astronomers, should you choose to accept them, you can just gaze up at the stars and wonder if you want. But the three missions of astronomers on Earth are to fight the war on Moron and destroy all other organized religions so our alien friends come and save us. Number two, to save the planet. See number one. And number three, travel to the stars. Because once our alien friends come here, they will obviously bring with them the ability to travel in an interplanetary spaceway. So, to recap then, be an astronomer. Don't be an atheist. Don't be secular. Praise the laws. Travel the eternal road of infinite study. Fight the war on Moron. Save the planet and travel to the stars. I'll see you online. Thanks for watching.